Tony, tell me about your journey then to find internships and to get this job. I was just doing a bit of reading on you, and I'm impressed. I really am impressed what you're doing. So share with everybody your journey, your tenacity on what you did.
Yeah, I sort of had the opposite order of Jordan. I first did the whole, process and valuation challenge, and that kind of really was my launch pad. Really gave that was how I demonstrated that I had talent. Coming from kind of an again non-target school, it's really difficult to stick out from the pack. There's like hundreds of thousands of people all gunning for the same spot, same position, who have internships, who have been networking, and that HOLT for me was really just the first the first step in the foray into kind of investment banking, finance, valuation, just in general, and that really helped snowball me into in my networking. Giving me I'd just be like, hey, I really did this competition. It was really great. I learned a lot. And they're like, oh, Credit Suisse, HOLT valuation. My company actually uses HOLT. Like that's great. And so that really helped me launch me into networking and getting people on the phone, I think. And I got my first internship through networking with someone, cold calling a bank and just telling them, I really wanted this. I want to work hard, and I'm willing to do whatever's in a different city. I would drive there early in the morning while working another job and just work and just try to get any experience I could. It was an unpaid internship, but I feel like that experience I gained there was valuable. And really, when I was interviewing full-time recruiting, it was, that's what really separated me from the pack. I showed that I was willing to work hard. I could definitely do the hours. This is what I wanted to do, and I really demonstrated that. And on top of that, I had the talent and the background, experience, relevant experience to, contribute to the group.
Now you took a quite a planned approach, didn't you? Because I was reading somewhere that you created a spreadsheet so that you could look at who you were cold calling, who you emailed, who you rang. I mean, that's really impressive. So tell me a bit more about what you did.
Yeah, no, I definitely did that, and that's one way to keep organized for me was just having a running list. I also kind of had like a set schedule. I would try and schedule cold email on Saturday, Sunday, so I could have some runway and schedule meetings for the calls or meetings for the next week, and just keep that going. It was just like a schedule. And the sheet I had, I would have a list of all the people I reached out to, how many times I've reached out, if they answered, if I talked to them, what I talked about, and in general, just when if I should follow up if they ask for something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really impressive, very impressive.